Hello, this is Mr. Pang from IOTI. Today we are going to look at one of the exercises on page 56 from the textbook, Cambridge English First Results for Upper FCE. Now I want you to turn to page 56, and there are 4 exercises which can be interesting and full of fun for you. Now look at question number 1. Question number 1 is a crossword puzzle and also something on adjectives. Now you look carefully at number 1. Question number 1 says there are 4 questions A, B, C, D. Take for example number 1. Number 1 has 2 words which are provided with first letter. L for the first letter, for the first word, and H for the second. And they give you the meaning of that expression, not very serious. So I want you to think about something that you do, not in a very serious way, and if you try hard enough, you find that you can come up with the word like-hearted, for example. And you fill in the number of words, letters in the blanks there, and you can see the word like-hearted is the answer. So can you do the same for the other 3? When you've finished that, and then now we look at number 2. Now you look at number 2, question number 2 has something on phrasal verbs. Now, if you look at the sentence, question number 2, you have the answers at the bottom here. Look at the questions here. Now, these questions in the box, the purple box here, will supply you with all the answers here. Now, let's try number 1. For example, number 1, when you can't use the computer and you cannot do anything about the computer, you have to find a word from the box in purple to fill in the answer. You read the questions here. The statement says, when a virus, of course, you cannot use the computer, so it is affected by a virus. So what can you do? You cannot use it. You have to stop work. So what is the phrasal verb that you can use to fill in the blank? Now think carefully. You cannot use the computer. So the computer is, in this case, shut down. Now you look at the sentence again, you fill in shut down, and you get the answers there. And that shut down means you cannot use it again until it's repaired with the virus. All right? Now here you have the other questions. I want you to look at the answers and fill in from the box here the answers that you can find at the box. Okay, now let's go to number 3. This is number 3 here. Number 3 is something on articles. Now, in the case of articles, these are words which you use to express numbers like a box, an apple, a or an, or sometimes the. Now, in the case of the, it's used for superlative case. The biggest, the strongest, the is used all the time. And sometimes you don't need an article. For example, you don't say, I live in the IPOH. I live in IPOH. So articles are not used. So look through the exercise here, and you find that you either fill in a or an for vowels, starting words with vowels, and the or none at all. So it's quite easy and interesting about Lennon and McCartney, the great singers. Right, now you try and do it afterwards. Now let's go to number 4. The 4th question is again on phrasal verbs. Using the given words in the box is here. Now you look carefully, the answers are all here. Your job is to fill in into the blanks with those words. And if you try number 1, you find that in the case of number 1, I will not give you any questions. If you face any problem, you can always go back to the units before this and try to see if you can remember what you have learned. This is all about review. whether you have learned anything from the text earlier. So I hope you enjoy doing the fun part number 1 and learn something from that. Thank you very much.